every stream check to make sure that the stream's up and running. Let me see. Here we go. Okay, now we can check the stream.
Sup, bro?
Hello there, Casey. How are you doing on this fine night? There we go. I already shared the stream out, so we should be good on that end. Okay, audio's sounding good so far. Let's go. Nice.
I'm good.
It's good. Okay, so this is the progress I've made thus far. I'll show you the outside first, actually, because I think it's the most important. And we shouldn't be in this one for too terribly long, because I do plan on moving up to the FNAF 2 building today. Some good news. I did redesign the sides and or the front and back to have these checker wall patterns like they do in the inside. So yeah, this was done off camera though. I meant to record it, but I never did. That was a mistake on my part. However, not a whole lot else has changed. I did add a couple areas, like this back room over here. I made it more apparent that this would be the... Here, I'll put on some... Oh wait, I guess I have to reapply it real quick. So you can see it better. This would be the hidden room that was sealed away. I do have the 5 skulls, however, this is based off the FNAF 3 minigame where the 3 arcades are in it. However, this is not in the same location. The way I see this pizzeria is it's based on the original, however there's a lot of aspects that I do tend to change about it. Like, this was not in the original, as far as we know. The bathrooms would have been right here, but I put them right here. Have the women's bathroom with it has the stalls. Men's bathroom has the actual toilets. I made one yellow because I thought it was funny. But yeah, so this is the restroom area. Also something cool is these are based, let me see. I just cleared out my inventory. There we go. So if I flip that switch, it actually turns all the lights off except for the office. So yeah, that's kind of the progress I've made thus far. All I really have to do now is add a couple more pieces of furniture and then we can move on to the FNAF 2 building. If I can get back in here, turn on the lights again. There we go. It's really hard to see because I have a light on in my room right now. But yeah, that's kind of what we've done so far. The kitchen, obviously. But yeah, I would use this right here as a kind of employee break room, so we'll be adding some stuff to this place. And like I said, this is the hidden room right here. I have more of the texture blocks here because it kind of shows that it's a special wall. It's sealed off and stuff. So yeah. But yeah, I'll probably just add some like little break room furniture type things, like a little couch or something like that around here. And then maybe some details on the outside, and then we shall move on to FNAF 2, which I'll probably build like just right over that way. So that'll be interesting. Hello other viewers, and if you would like to kind of get an overall tour, I will be having a tour video out tomorrow or such. Something along that time frame, either tomorrow or the day after. I plan on recording the tour video for it tonight, just so you can get a more in-depth tour. For it, but we have the arcades and stuff, but yeah. I'll be adding, like I said, just a couple more things to the can call it a day for this one. and then move on to the FNAF 2 building. So yeah. I think what I'll do for the break room is I'll just add like a couch, maybe like a little TV stand, or a TV and a TV stand, something like that. Wow, 4 people. We're doing numbers tonight. So I have an idea for the TV, as well as I should have grabbed the, this. Might be important for what I'm gonna do. Once I get all this stuff ready, that is. And I have a system set up now, so it automatically plays some of the music discs. So if you're hearing music in the background, that's what that is. Took me a little bit to make. I made it on yesterday's stream. It's either yesterday or the day before. I think it was yesterday that I streamed it. So yeah. I think for the TV, what I'll do is I'll just get like a, black concrete, and then something like I could do a painting actually. That might work better. I should have grabbed the what are they called? Crap. Slabs. There we go. Okay, so I got the dark oak. There we go. Put a TV like right there. Or sorry, I'm gonna put a painting right there. And for like the antenna, I don't know. I could possibly put up like a lever just as a little detail. I don't know. We shall see. Sorry, I had to make sure the dog wasn't getting into all my stuff. Not the biggest fan of it, but you know what, it'll do for now. You don't really see this room all that much anyway, so. And for the rest of this area, I'll probably just add like a little place where they would like get their food and such, so that they could kind of just relax. Put some, like, basically make like a mini version of the kitchen up here. So I would need some barrels. And yeah. There we go, and then I got the slabs already, so that shouldn't be a problem. There we go. For that at least, and then I can add like maybe a couple furnaces so they could cook their stuff. I'm putting way too much detail into a room that nobody's gonna see hardly ever. Yeah, I think this will do it for the break room. So yeah, this I think should do it for this pizzeria. I'm thinking at least. Actually no, the armor stands. I will do that real quick because that was kind of an important part of this. So I forget where the armor stands are. Right here. I think it's odd that like they have arms now, but like they used to not have arms, at least on console edition. But they still don't show them as having arms in the creative inventory. Okay, that's good distance apart. And then I'll get like actually I could just dye the stuff. All these will be leather because I think that would be much easier. However, Foxy will have metal legs, so, or metal feet, I should say. There we go. Gotta remember to give Foxy the pants too, because that might be a very important detail. Otherwise, you know, is it really Foxy Pirate at that point? Sorry, stick drift is being an absolute pain today. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put Foxy over here just because I think it'd be the easiest one to do. I'll give him flint and steel too, because it kind of, if you squint, looks like a hook. And he's holding it in the right hand too, so. Okay, then I just need to get the dyes ready. And then we should be good. Oh yeah, dyes are in this section. Okay. I'll do it. Get some of that. Foxy will be red. Got plenty of orange for his pants.
Today.
Nope, no work today. I was on call, but I'm good now. I should be at least. Yeah, they haven't called me in, so that's always good. I definitely prefer to not be called in. But that's just me personally. It's being on call's like the worst though, because like you never know if you're actually gonna be called in or not. What do I? Oh yeah, brown. How am I forgetting Freddy? Like I don't know how I did that. And yeah, that should be good for the color schemes, I think. I'll do the legs first. Really should have just dragged it up here. Freddy might not even need any coloring because he's already like. Wait, can I do it in here? I cannot. Okay. I'll have to get like an actual crafting table for that. So that's something. Let me see. Okay. I'll do Chica first. Can I not? I actually have no clue. I know I can dye them, I just don't remember how. I think it might actually be... I'm just guessing, to be honest, but I don't know if I can do this or not, but we're gonna try, dang it. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these. It's kind of a messy system, but you know, what are you gonna do? There we go. That's all yellow. There we go. Maybe I should make this part white. Nah. It's fine. I'll be adding some more water to this though. I hate the bedrock system. It just seems so complicated. I can just like put this into a lava cauldron now, so might just do that. Well then. Anyway, we'll do Freddy now. I think he really doesn't need anything. I might just put this on him because it's already pretty much brown. It's a little bit darker actually. I stand corrected. Yeah, there we go. For Chica, I'll just give her like a cake or something. I don't remember where the cakes are, so I'm gonna just like find it in here. Cakes, 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 cakes. No cakes yet. Ah, cake. There we go. That kind of fits. It's not Carl the cupcake, but it's cake. Freddy has a microphone, so we're gonna give him. What should we give him? Wither Rose. It's not the best item, but it's about as good as we're gonna get. Little Wither Rose is a microphone. Bonnie is just out of luck because there's no red items like that I don't think at least that I can give him. Yeah, there's not really a whole lot I can give Bonnie besides like a trident. That's not even accurate. Ooh. That's not a good look for Freddy. Okay, we're just gonna put this stuff back right here. I'll clear up my inventory in a little bit once I get this stuff done. So. Okay, and then I'll do Bonnie, which is just blue, really, so honestly, all I would really have to do is that. Might actually give it like a hint of purple if I can, because there's that ongoing debate that like, is Bonnie purple or what? He's blue, but you know, we're gonna play with the idea a little bit. That's actually not a bad color. That'll do it. Kind of like that color too. It's not bad. Then Foxy is the easiest one. That's a joke. He's the hardest one because he has more colors than the rest of them. So orange pants, or is yellow? I think it's orange. We're gonna go with orange. We'll go with orange yellow because I'm worried that I might get this wrong. That'll do it. There we go. That's Foxy. Got the whole band. Let's go. I can just do a slash clear. There we go. We got the band. It's looking good. Looking good, looking good. And I guess that'll do it for the this pizzeria. So yeah. I'll have the official tour video for it coming out soon. But yeah, let's take a few good looks at it, and then we'll move on to the FNAF 2 pizzeria, and then see how far we get on that today. I'm gonna go copy this real quick, so I'm gonna There we go. Yeah, this is the whole machine. Go right there. We'll need it to go like 2 over or so. I think it goes over like 6. Yeah, it does. There we go. Okay, and structure name G. There we go. Okay. And that'll do it for that one. I guess I should seal up this wall again. Not sure where I'll put the new one. We'll grab some of the other blocks that I'll need. And that, as well as these. I may have to check and see the exact, like, words that are difficult. We'll start off at 0 as well. And we'll start off with the, office, which might need to actually go this way because of the other places that you can get to. Okay, so why am I even doing that? We'll start off with the office first and see how it goes. Since there's nothing really behind it, I might incorporate some features that you would see on the classic Gmod map. I just know there were a lot of good things in that map, and I wish I could have played it. But I know I have Gmod because computer bad at running Gmod. And let me check the actual screenshots from the game because I'm not totally sure what the walls look like. I'm not sure if they are the same or not. I think they are, but we'll check. Just, I guess the office is better. Okay, so the walls are actually different. There's like some white and then blue at the top. Does that go for the entire, or is that lighting? I'm gonna say that it's the actual office. No, that's lighting. That is just lighting. There's like a hint of the No, that is just lighting. We're good. So it's primarily, I would say, like a diorite, maybe? Not diorite. Which one's the, which of the stones? No, it is diorite. Like, maybe a polished diorite? Or do we have something better than that? Let me see. So for this one, I think we do have a block like that. I just gotta find it. Oh, calcite should be okay for this. Let me see. That's kind of got the same texture as the FNAF 2 office. I just wish I had something for the, Let me see here. I think I'll go with calcite. I just want to know what kind of wall designs I'm going to go with. Because I could do either or. I'm thinking that I may make this building a bit taller on the inside, because the FNAF 2 office, at least, is very tall. And I kind of want to try and keep that accurate to the games as best as I can, at least. We'll see though how this goes. I may, um, I think I may just do another color gradient, despite its inaccuracies. I might just do that same thing I did with the FNAF one, just with a different stone type on the top, or the bottom, sorry, as like the first layer, just to give it a bit of, something to look at. Just a matter of finding that block that I'm going to use, because I want to be as accurate as possible while still adding some of my own stuff to it, There's no blocks in this one, so I don't know why I'm looking there. Like a dark gray, I think. Or maybe even just like a regular gray. Something that's solid, but, clay blocks, maybe? I could just go with what I had before, but that wouldn't be any fun now, would it? This could work. Something like that. I'll see how it looks. I'm not totally sold on this idea anyways, just yet, so... Is that too light? Nah, it's fine. With the right lighting, you kind of get that yellowish, dingy look to it anyway, so... We shall see how this goes from here. I do have high hopes for this one just because I do like FNAF 2, so I might try just a little bit harder with this one. Just because I love FNAF 2 a lot more. I love FNAF 1, but FNAF 2 is like my all-time favorite. It's the first one that I actually get to play, and I will even be making this one a bit taller, so... Is that too tall? That's fine. Could just make the same roof, honestly. Do we get to see the ceiling in FNAF 2? I don't think we do. Yeah, I'll just go with the same one. Although, I have an idea for this one. And it involves, like, doing a half slab of this. With, like, a top layer of that to kind of give it that, something like that, where it's like a very, like, it's a half layer of black to kind of give it an extra little detail. I don't know, I'm not totally sold on this entire thing yet, and I still want to change out this block because I know it's sand. It bothers me. However, that is for later me to figure out. Maybe I might do it now. Depends. If it's bothersome enough, I might just change it. If I can find something to change it to, at least. I'll just do it with this. I don't care if it's not as textury as the other one, but it'll work for now. FNAF 2 is more clean anyway, so doesn't really matter right now. I might just change the wall entirely later anyway, so however, we shall see how that goes. And this also begs the question of what will the outside of the building look like now, because it is a different building with a vastly different layout, so many questions, so little time. That's about enough space, I think. I would say so. Might do it. I'll space it out one more and then do the rest of these. Yeah, that'll work. Oh yeah. I cannot forget that. I'm going to re-add the one machine. There we go. Just to kind of give us something to listen to in these trying times. I don't want to add that just yet, so yeah, that'll work. I do kind of like that little cutoff area right there with the black. One more. I don't know how I'm gonna do the FNAF 3's yellow lighting though. That's one thing I've been thinking of, is the FNAF 3 lighting. I'll have time to think on it because this might take me a few days to fully complete this. So I'll have time to definitely have time to think it through. But for now, there's no set plan for the future builds yet. You see, it goes down to right here. So. Okay. One more, and then we'll just too low. Maybe too high, I don't know. I've never been able to find a good vent design that I like, so this is definitely going to be a work in progress. I might have it go down into a vent. I don't know. It needs to be actually traversable by the normal player, so. But we shall see. Oh yeah, I guess this might be important too. Might increase the height just a little bit, because that's a little short for FNAF 2. It should have like one layer of white right above it, so yeah, I'm gonna increase the layer height for this one. That'll work. Oop, wrong block. They look so similar, it's hard to tell sometimes. Also, I do apologize for the Minecraft music. I'm working on getting. Tomorrow I'll probably end up getting the right materials. Looks like the splitters, my headphone audio. Since I get paid tomorrow, so I will be purchasing some of the right materials online for it, so I can do the thing I was gonna do. And add some music, some like background music to this, because I know it's a bit loud with this one. In fact, I might turn it down just a little bit. My apologies if you hear the chair squeaking. That'll do. Okay, that'll work.
Looking good so far.
Why, thank you. Let me check something real quick, and then I will. Shouldn't take me but like 2 seconds. There we go. Okay, we're good. Okay, so this is, yeah, it's pretty good size for the main room. Gives me enough room for the table. I can put, I don't know what I'm gonna do with the lighting for the vents. That's one thing that I really need to think about. If I make it a 1x1 area, that'd be too small. I guess it really depends. Something like that is what I typically do. Give it like, just get like some metal blocks out real quick, just to kind of give an example of what I typically do. Blah blah blah, metal stuff, metal stuff, metal stuff. And then just kind of add this stuff as I go along. Go up about 2. Like that, kind of. That's what I typically do. I could put the button right here, or no, I can't do that, because that would be a... Might do that, and then place all that. I think that'll have to do for now. Yeah, that'll do. It's always hard trying to figure out what I'm gonna do for the vents in this place, because I never feel like I can do them right. Let's see, so this one goes down right here. Did the music machine stop? There we go. Sometimes has issues. Don't we all? Okay, that goes, yeah, right there. Into the middle area. Yeah. Something like that is typically what I would want to go for with the vents. I think this is probably the best vent design that I've done so far, because it's not too big. Gives me plenty of room for the rest of the items in the office. It's not like an eyesore like my previous designs for them have been, so I think I'll keep this for now. Then it's a matter of getting the hallway set up too, so that'll be fun. And there's 4 party rooms. It's basically the same layout as the one with plush trap area. That hallway. So I think I'll put party room 1 right here. Okay, so how far was that? 5 across. So that's 4, 5. Okay. I think FNAF 2 might be easier for me to build because I know the layout a lot more. I mean, the FNAF 1 layout's iconic, but it's like, I've seen FNAF 2 so many times that I think I could get it without looking at all that many reference images, besides like the designs for the walls and stuff. That's about all I'll need, because I know the layout. I know the FNAF 1 layout a lot better because of FNAF VR. It adds a lot more detail to it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go. Okay. That should do it for those rooms. I think I'll leave a little bit of spacing between party rooms. Just kind of that much, I think, should do it. Because I know they're a bit spaced out on the FNAF 2 map. And this vent goes into like this little corner area too, so. Yeah, this should work, I think. There we go. Yeah, I used to just make buildings like when I used to build these things, I used to only do them with the I didn't do anything outside design like I did with the FNAF 1 pizzeria, so it would look terrible on the outside. But now that I kind of have an idea of how to design things, I think I'm doing pretty good for that at this point in time. Oops. Messed up the ground, and that's gonna bother me if I don't fix it, so. Because I'll always know it's there, it'll lurk in the back of my mind. Always filling me with hatred because I know I messed up and I didn't fix it. There we go. Okay. I believe all the rooms have the same, at least the roundabout same kind of crap. What are words? What are words? I believe they all have the same wall textures, so it really won't be much of a problem. Yeah, as far as I can see, they all have the same wall texture. You know, this reminds me though. I played FNAF 2 again a while ago, and I saw they changed, or Scott changed Bonnie's guitar. Like, it doesn't appear hardly ever now. Because there used to be some renders with him with a guitar. took it out because it was like copyrighted design for the guitar, which sucks because that was like one of the most iconic features about Bonnie. Which also explains why it's different in FNAF VR because of that whole, like, it was, the design was copyrighted or whatever. So that sucks, like, big time. But, you know, things happen. I remember watching, some Lord Minion videos on the FNAF Gmod back in the day. Let me tell you, it's like peak FNAF community right there because it was just, everybody was just enjoying the stuff from the games. Way less controversies than you see now, which is always a pleasant experience when, you know, there's no controversies. So yeah, so much more peaceful back then. I might expand this back further because that seems a little bit smaller than I thought it was. I mean, maybe. Kind of undecided. Now I'll leave it as is. I could put the tables long ways, I think, is how they actually are in the game. See, wait. 2, 3, 6. Okay, definitely gonna have to expand this out by 1. Cause I can't do that right there. That's gonna bother me. Wait, is this centered properly? Yes, it is. So that's a mistake on my part. That's unfortunate, though. Glad I noticed that before I, like, built the entire thing. Because that would be most unpleasant if I had forgotten that. And I, like, notice it right at the very end. When everything's already built. There we go. Okay. That should do it. Gotta expand this one out by 1 as well. Gotta say, I'm a big fan of
How
the,
was your day?
It was pretty good. I didn't do a whole lot. We went to the store and that's pretty much all. Had a pretty good lunch though. Had Taco Bell. How was your day? I'll go 1 down. Yeah, these'll do. So from the corner, I'll go ahead and build it up real quick, so I don't think it's.
Good. What did you get from Taco Bell?
There's like these $2 items. There was like this grilled chicken thing. It's really good. It's like this little grilled chicken burrito thing. It's fantastic. It's got that really good Chipotle ranch. It's top tier. I get it every time I go to Taco Bell. But yeah, it's been a pretty good day overall. I don't know why I'm tired. I haven't really done much. I'm always tired though. It's like I'll get sleep and then I just don't feel like I'm getting any sleep at all. Gotta say, this is going a lot faster than I anticipated. I figured I would still be on the, doing the office stuff, but no. I guess it's because I'm doing rooms alone right now. No furniture just yet. But even for, like, trying to figure out the design for it, it's going by pretty fast. So that's a good thing.
You should try the double steak grilled cheese burrito from Taco Bell next time.
Oh, I've tried it before. It's really good. I do like the grilled cheese burrito. I like the regular grilled cheese burrito. It was the one of the best items they've ever had. And double steak is okay. I'm not overly fond of Taco Bell steak. It's good. It's just I like the regular one better. But grilled cheese burrito is like the best thing they've ever come out with. I'll work on the floor for a little bit. Because if I don't, I'm gonna have like the entire thing to do, and I'm gonna try to make sure this is all pretty well, or at least it's all pretty well caught up with everything else. I'm excited to see how this all looks when it's done. Although I really don't want to finish this one because it's my favorite pizzeria. And I could always come back to it, it's just, I like it a lot. It's my personal favorite. Oh, the Crunchwrap Supreme is pretty good if I remember correctly. Yeah, the Crunchwrap, actually, I know what you're talking about, yeah. It's really good. It's on the same level pretty much for me as the grilled chicken burrito that I get. Taste just with beef. Overall, the toppings are the same, just beef instead of chicken. You know, I said this in a couple streams before, but like, this kind of reminds me of like 2015 FNAF community. Like, we would just make pizzerias in Minecraft. It was so much fun. Like, it's been a lot of fun being in this community for this long because I get to see pretty much everything that's ever happened in it. Even the stuff such as controversies, which is less pleasant, but overall, it still is it's a good community. Lots of cool, creative people in here. Though you can get like so many fan games are out there. You got a bunch of fan games, like a bunch, hundreds upon hundreds of fan games on GameJolt, and even a couple on Steam. I'm not talking about the actual fanverse games, but like I've seen actual FNAF fan games on Steam, on the Steam page before, so it's crazy. Some are better than others, of course, but you know, that's to be expected with as many people as are working on them now. I will say they've kind of died down in recent years just because all the good ones have pretty much already been made. There's not a lot of new things you can do with them nowadays. But like things like the Joy of Creation when it first came out was like some of the most popular fan games you'd see. Like Five Nights at Candy's, there was Pop Goes, there was Flumpties, which these are also fanverse games too. So like it's no surprise that they are fanverse games because they were so popular back in the day. And I will be playing the FNAC or Five Nights at Candy series when it gets to PS4. So whenever that may be, I would be expecting that in the coming future. Might be quite some time, however, so don't expect it soon, just expect it whenever it comes out. So, but yeah, I actually had a plan to make a fan game back in the day, but I had no knowledge. I still have no knowledge of coding, so like it's not gonna happen anytime soon. But like I drew up designs for it. I thought I could actually make it, because I didn't know how complicated fan game development, or just game development in general, actually was. So I was like, oh, I got this, and then I opened up like Game Maker Studios for the first time, and then I just closed it immediately because I have no clue what I'm doing. Same with Blender. I tried originally to get into it in like when I was like, what was it? I was like 14. Didn't know at all what I was doing. Opened it up again a couple years ago and got into it. I've been doing it ever since. It's good once you get a good grasp of what you're doing. Have a couple models that I want to do some stuff with. Like I have the puppet. I have my own character which I called Kenny Croc. I've fully rigged them both and I wanted to do some stuff with them, but I haven't actually got around to animating them yet. Still trying to figure out animation stuff like keyframing, all that stuff. It's pretty much just foreign to me, so that's something, but you know, what are you gonna do? I have an idea for an alternate FNAF timeline, but I have not got around to actually making the models yet. I tried to make one for the Fredbear suit killer guy. No spoilers just yet, because I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it still or not. I'm still up in the air on that one, but if I don't, I'll probably just tell like the ideas that I had for it eventually in a couple years whenever I think about it randomly one day and or find the script for it. I say script, it's more so just a bunch of rough ideas. There wouldn't really even need to be a script, it would just be like me telling, it's more of a timeline really than a script. I swear, I keep hitting the wrong blocks. Stick drift doesn't help either. Moves me a lot further than I want to be moved. I want to see how this looks on a map too. Probably do the same thing I did last time in the other pizzeria and just put it on the wall, so I can kind of update it as time goes on, as you do. Wow. It's actually on its own map. I didn't expect that. All should be on this map, so we should be good on that end. But we shall see. I'm not totally sure. how it's gonna look. Yeah, this is way taller than the other one. Like, this alone is almost as tall as, like, the main wall of the building. Like, it's nowhere near as tall as, like, the roof itself, but, like, golly gee. It's quite tall already. I want to see how tall the other one was. This is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... more so 6.5 blocks tall, so... yeah, it's pretty tall, too. It's about 5 blocks tall. Not a major difference at all, but, you know, the smallest bit does make it look a lot bigger. This is what, 6 over, I think? Yeah, it's 6 over. These were 5 apart, I believe. Yeah, 5 apart. There we go.
What are you building now?
Currently, I am building the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 pizzeria. I pretty much finished the original ones, so... unless you're talking about, like, these rooms specifically. These are our party rooms, so they would have, like, little tables and stuff. There's 4 of them, and then it goes into a hallway that leads to this side. If you go left, it would be, like, parts and service. If you go right, it would go down the hallway into the main stage area. And so on and so on. I'll get to the rest of that whenever I build that far. But it's a really cool building. I'm excited to actually build it fully. However, it is one of the hardest ones to build because it has so much more detail. Like, there's present boxes everywhere, so a lot of stuff may be missing. It might look relatively empty, but that's about as much as I can do with my limited resources. I have an idea for the balloons, but I actually probably should check and make sure that these are... okay, good. I know these used to be like... one of them used to look like that little half chunk right there. So I'm glad they changed it to this, because I can make balloons out of these pretty easily. I might do what I did with the other one and change it up to kind of, you know, just make it look a little bit better. So I could change the floor designs a bit, but we shall see. Okay, good. Wrong one? And this goes over 6. I'm pretty sure. I keep forgetting if it's 6 or 5. Yeah, 6. I'm gonna have to move the sound thing about midway through the pizzeria. Probably in the air a little bit. We're just gonna replace that whole thing. Move it over here, I swear. Bedrock is one of the worst things that I could possibly think of when it comes to Minecraft related content. It's just awful in every way. Let me see. Okay. Ah yes, how could I forget? Just until I get the main area done, we'll just stay here. Ooh. Be a long hallway. Oops. Okay. How long were these rooms on the map? I'm not gonna change them based on that. I'm just kind of curious to see. So on the map they were about the same, just kind of in the other direction. But they were still relatively long rooms. Which is kind of funny. Because it kind of looks like it would be the opposite, but nope. About the same. I just wish I had access to, like, if I could, like, implement my own models into this. Or at least, like, player armor stand designs. It'd be nice. Man, looking at these FNAF 2 screenshots is just so cool. Makes me miss old FNAF. When it was so much more simpler. Because believe me, it was Super simple back in the day. You know, I'm not sure if Scott rigged his models or not. Part of me feels like he just positioned them in the ways he wanted them to be. But at the same time, I don't know if he could have done that if he was doing the jump scare. I don't know. Because, like, sometimes it feels like he does a full rig for him, and other times it looks like he's just kind of... I'm not sure if he rigs the hands or not. That's one thing. I don't know if he rigs the hands. Which, I mean... I don't think he does. At least on the toy animatronics, I don't think he does. Because they remain in pretty much the same position the entire time. I don't think they really deviate in terms of their positioning at all. Like, their fingers don't move whatsoever. So I'm pretty sure he just kind of puts them in their base position and then makes it a full item, or makes it a full object, and calls it a day. I'm not sure how he did the puppet, though. That's one thing that will always kind of, I'll always question. Like, how did he do the puppet? Did he rig the puppet? I don't know. It's not that difficult. I did it myself, and I know if I can do it, Scott Cawthon can do it too. But who's to say, really? Only Scott Cawthon himself could answer these questions. Because he's the one with access to those models. I believe it was said at some point that Steelwool had to get, like, edited versions of his models and rig them. So I don't think I think he rigged them as much as he needed to, and the rest of it was just kind of... I'm thinking if he rigged any of them, it would be Springtrap, because he had more poses than any of the other ones. He could be in any camera at any time, so I think he had to do more for him than he did anything else. However, that's just my guess, because who's to say, really? There's no way we could possibly know. But yeah, I do think Springtrap's hands were rigged, though. Don't ask why, I'm just guessing. Do I have any, like, legitimate proof? No. Just kind of have to go based off my uneducated guessing. It's not looking too bad so far. It's pretty much how it is in the games, so that's a win. Yeah, that'll do it. And then I'll do the same thing I did for the end of the hallway, doorway, and for all of them in general. It's kind of how it is in the games anyway. I am very excited for this one, though. It's my favorite pizzeria. Not even really because I think it's better than FNAF 1, it's probably, if I had to guess, purely nostalgia based. Is why I like it so much more. It is the first game that I played, so... I feel like it's kind of bland right now, but there's also no furniture, so... that could be why. And I might actually add the wires, I don't know for sure, though. I don't know. We'll see. I dislike very much how this one starts out, just because it sounds so creepy. Although it is kind of fitting. It kind of reminds me of Five Nights at Candy's with that music that they had, like FNAF 3. That music that they had going in it, in the, whatever that place is called. I'm trying to think of its name. It's like in the minigame segments of FNAF 3. I'll think of it eventually. It's something that sounds cool. Maybe. I'm not even too sure at this point. I swear, what am I doing? Yeah, I can't do that. There we go. Break the map real quick. These are about the right size rooms. I do want to go ahead and add the whatever it's called. Desk. There we go. Should not have been that hard to think of. No, I'm gonna build it out of this. Yeah. I'll put in the door button. Or not the door button, the light button. Some doors. It's like the main point of the advertising of FNAF 2. No doors. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna set this to night real quick and see what it's like. Actually, I could just do that. There we go. That's not bad, actually. That's pretty good lighting. We're good. Okay. There's like a bunch of TVs along this wall area, but for now I'm not gonna add them because I'm not too sure how I would do that. There's green and blue. I think I'm gonna try something out real quick, and then if it doesn't work, I'll just change it back. But we're gonna try it. So if I do this along the wall, I think it'd be better if I did it out of concrete. Maybe. Might be a little bit better. seems too flat. There's a slight texture there, so I guess it's not terrible. Let me try it out of the light green. I guess lime is the right name for it. See, I don't like that because it's so bright. That's... This is one of those times where I wish I could use the map art, because I think I can make it look better if I had that. I think if they ever change that, I will come back to these builds and do that. Give it the actual texture it's supposed to have on the map art. Because that's just, it looks very plain right now. I'll see how the previous buildings stuff was set up. Or not how see how it was set up, but I'll try and look at it in this way and see if it looks better like this. Honestly, yeah, it does. So we're just gonna go through and change all of this.
Skipping some comments. Goof, what did you get from Taco Bell?
Oh dang. There's a
try the double steak grilled cheese
looks like there's a
burrito from
lot of
Taco
comments
Bell
on
next
here.
time. Or their crew wrap supreme. What are you building now? Cool. Nice.
Hey, Bandy is here. How are you on this fine day? Sorry, I didn't. It usually is supposed to read the comments out. It did not do that today, or it didn't do that at least when you commented. And sometimes it'll go through all the previous comments for whatever reason. I'm not totally sure why, but it does. I think I will just go with this one because it gives it more of a texture than the previous one that I had for it. So. Oops. That definitely gives it more of a texture than the terracotta one. It's definitely preferable. If I don't stop doing that, I'm gonna lose it. We're good. Okay, I just wanted to be sure that the live was still going. I got most of these. Once I get this room done, I think I should be pretty well set on the wall. I should set the walls for this one. It's definitely better. Other one wasn't the worst thing ever. Oh wait, right here too. Other one wasn't the worst thing ever, but it definitely was a big change from the flat gray to the very like bumpy looking white. Are there any different? Let me see. Calcite. Nope, no calcite blocks other than that one. That's something, I guess. Let me see what other things I did with the original building to, just so I can kind of go based off something else. Gotta say, I do like this outside a lot. I'm very proud of that. So arcades for sure. The floors are about the same. Office in here is at least a little bit bland, so I might come back to that later on. I think it's the different floors really that make it so much different, because like the red and blue gives it more like just character. So I may change these floors in here to red and blue, or a different color combination. We'll see which ones I think look better. But for now, let's just try out the red and blue again. I'm gonna go pick, I don't remember if it was concrete or terracotta, so we're gonna go pick bucket. I think it was terracotta. It was. We're gonna just try this out, see how it looks. It might not look good, but you know what? So this is all about. We're just trying it. Yeah, blue was the black one. I could just do a red and black. It's something I can do. Doesn't look terrible, so. Or blue and black. That might be a little too dark. Doesn't really match FNAF 2's aesthetic though, so I think I might just go with the let me see. Green and the blue can stay. That isn't honestly, I guess that does really only one that I really see working with FNAF 2 is the white and black. It's weird because like despite how colorful everything else is in FNAF 2, everything else, like the floors and the walls, are very bland. But it's so fitting for some reason. I don't know why. It's just, I guess Scott's good at, he knows what works, so that's about all I know to say about that, because I mean it really does work quite well. See, all the vents are done. I say all the vents like there's so many. There's only 2 vents. They're almost the exact same. Let me see. How long have I been streaming for? I think that once we I finish these floors, I might end the stream for tonight, so I can go to do the tour for the FNAF 1 building and post it. So yeah, once I get these floors done, I will end the stream. Also, I don't want to go for too terribly long tonight. I got to work tomorrow. Want to be ready and prepared for all that mess, so... Yeah, it doesn't look terrible. Once I get the furniture in it, I think it'll look a lot better. I think I may tonight. I'll do the FNAF tour, which shouldn't take me but a few minutes, and then I might try and find some Game Jolt games to review. Some Game Jolt FNAF games. Because I think that might be kind of fun. I've done it before with Night Shift at Spikes, which has yet to really receive any updates on the game, so that might be cancelled. I'm not totally sure. I don't want to say anything if it isn't. It's been a while. I know it takes a while and they might be busy, so I'm not gonna try and speak for them, the developer, you know. I'm just excited to see more stuff on it. Looks like a really good game so far from all the screenshots and stuff, so yeah, definitely hyped to play that game when it comes out. It looks super good, and the designs for the characters are amazing. If anybody watches this in the future, I recommend checking out Night Shift at Spikes on Game Jolt. It's not out yet, like I said, but it looks super good. The designs are all really nice. And I actually made a video on it not too long ago if you want to go check that out. I really need to get some variation in my Minecraft music. It's playing the same few songs over and over again. Oh, it's right here. I'm stupid. Oh wait, did I get rid of all of them? I think I did. Oops. No, they're right here. We're good, man. Oh, did I? I think I did. Somehow got rid of the diorite. Had to change the block to see what the name was because I forgot again. Ooh, overshot that a little bit. Okay. Think that will conclude today's live stream. I'll work on the rest of the layout tomorrow or the next day. I'm not too sure when I'll be available tomorrow, but it might be tomorrow, might be the next day, might be Sunday if it's that far back. I'll try and have some videos in between then, though. I'll try not to do too much with this world until then because I want to have as much as I can on live stream. So yeah, let's just call it a day. Thank you all who have watched in the during the stream. Those who may be watching now, I'm not too sure if anybody is watching now, but if you are, thank you for watching. And to those watching in the future, I thank you for watching as well. Hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next one.